by sitting up nice and tall in a comfortable position. And let's do a couple of neck rotations here. Inhaling and looking up and dropping our chin to the chest as we exhale. Doing this movement comfortably a couple of times at our own pace. Moving the neck in tune to our breath. And then turning side to side, inhaling to the right and exhaling to the left. Very long, slow, deep breaths. Taking the time to do this. And let's start rotating the head in the clockwise directions, giving complete range of motion to the neck in all the directions. Doing this a couple of times at your own comfortable pace. And going in the opposite direction, in the anti-clockwise, couple of times. Just getting rid of all the kinks, all the stress that we store in our neck and shoulders. Feeling the tension release. And slowly coming into all fours, keeping the shoulder and wrist on the same line, hip and knee on the same line. And let's just rock back and forth as we exhale, leaning back. And as we inhale, leaning forward, gently exerting pressure on our wrist, keeping the palms shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Let's do this movement a couple of times again in tune to our breath, leaning forward and backward. And let's slowly move into awakening our spine with gentle cat and cow pose. Inhale, head up, belly down. Exhale, head down, belly up. Inhale, head up, belly down, arching the back. And exhale, head down, belly up, rounding the back. Now flip the wrist, making the fingers point towards your body. And again, let's repeat the rocking back and forth motion. Leaning forward as we inhale. And leaning back as we exhale, giving a very nice stretch to our wrists, our forearms. And bringing our hand back to the neutral position. And from here, keeping our waist above our knees, just slide your hand forward, sinking our chest and chin to the mat, coming into an extended puppy pose. The knees and hips are on line. The hands alone are extended, feeling a nice arch in the upper back, feeling a stretch along the shoulders. And slowly coming back up into all fours. And now keeping the shoulder and wrist on the same line, let's take our knees back, sink our hip down, drop the belly down, push our chest forward, giving a nice stretch to the lower back. Beautiful. Breathe. And slowly coming into all fours and then tucking our toes, lifting yourself up into mountain. Let's start pedaling the feet. Bending one knee and then the other, feeling the stretch along our calf muscles, along our hamstrings, taking our hip as far back as possible, letting the legs take the weight, and slowly weaving ourselves into the first plank of this practice. Gently dropping our knees down and coming back into all fours. Good job. And now from here, stepping your right leg back, opening out our right palm. Let's come into a modified side plank. Feel an openness of the chest. Keep your hips lifted. Keep that right leg straight. And if you can, try to lift the right leg up off the mat. Balancing on the left knee and arm. And you may also slowly start bending the right knee, catching hold of the right ankle and pulling the knee back, opening out the front side of the body, feeling it on the right quad. And gently dropping the knee down. Let's do the same thing on the other side, stepping the left leg back, opening the left arm. Taking deep breaths here, finding freedom in this movement. And shifting our weight to the right hand and knee, lifting the left leg off the mat. Deep breaths here. And slowly bend the left knee, catch hold of the left ankle and start pulling the left knee back, opening your chest, stretching out the quads, arching the back. Beautiful. Breathe. And slowly drop the hand down and leg down, coming back into all fours, taking any gentle movement here that you may feel like. And now extending the right leg straight back. Let's start lifting and dropping it back in tune to our breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up and arch the back. And exhale down, round the back. Let's do it a few more times. Up and down at your own pace. And then let's start kicking the right leg out to the right side and taking it back. Few more times here, feeling your glute muscles getting activated. All other parts of the body remain static. The right leg is moving in and out at your own pace. Once you're done, lift the right leg high up. Bend the right knee and catch hold of the right ankle with the left arm and start kicking your right feet up towards the sky, opening your chest, finding a beautiful back bend here. Slowly release. In the same way now again, taking the right leg back, catching hold of the right ankle with the right knee, trying to keep the hips square to the mat, kicking the right foot up, opening the chest, breathing here. Beautiful. And slowly drop the right knee down. Let's do the same thing on the left side, beginning by stretching the left leg out straight and moving it up and down. Inhale, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, dropping it back. Also arching the spine as we lift, rounding the spine as we drop. Couple of times here at your own pace. And once you're done, start kicking the left leg out to the left side and taking it back in. Trying to keep all other parts of the body static. Keeping the left knee straight as you're doing this movement. Breathing. And slowly coming back into all fours, and this time lifting the left leg up, bending the left knee, catching hold of the left ankle with the right hand, kicking the left foot up towards the sky, opening your chest, finding length and space in the front side of the body. Let's do it with the same hand now. Again, taking the left leg up, catching hold of the left ankle with the left hand, trying to keep the hips square and parallel to the mat, lifting the left foot up. Beautiful. Breathe. Take deep breaths. And slowly drop it down, taking any gentle movement here as you may need. And slowly pushing your butt back, stretching your arms out, resting in child's pose. Take deep breaths. And slowly coming back again into the tabletop position, tucking your toes, lifting yourself up into the downward facing dog. Step your feet slightly wider than the mat. Start pushing your hips back. And now take that left hand, wrap it around the outer edge of the right knee, twist your body and try to look up. Same thing on the other side, right hand wrapping around the left thigh, breathing here. And from here, bringing our legs back to hip width apart, take that left leg across to the right side, open the right arm up. Open your arms, push your hip up, open your chest, breathe. Go back into mount. Same thing on the other side, right leg goes across towards the left hand, opening the left hand out, lifting the hip up, breathing here. Slowly bringing the hand down, taking the right leg back, coming into downward facing dog again. And slowly coming into high plank, dropping the knees, and then taking a moment to sit in Vajrasana. Breathing. And going back into tabletop again. Coming into a high plank, keeping your feet close together, rolling out to the outer edge of the left foot, right foot on top of the left, coming into Vasishthasana. And now sweep that right foot forward. Breathe. From here, transitioning into the lizard pose. Right foot outside of the left palm, left knee down. Sinking your hip forward and down. Breathe. From here, start bending and opening the left knee a couple of times, warming our left quads up a little bit. Taking the time with your movement and stepping the left hand a little ahead, taking your right hand back, catching hold of the left heel with the right hand, opening out your chest, feeling this twist. Breathe. Deep breaths. Sinking your hip down, rolling to the outer edge of your right feet. Breathe. Deep breaths here. And slowly release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Going back into mountain and rolling out to the outer edge of the right feet and taking the left arm up, coming into the side plank. Left foot atop your right foot. Breathe. And from here, take your left foot forward and drop that right knee down. Left foot outside of your left hand, flattening out the right foot. Sinking your hip forward and down. Take a moment here. Breathe. And from here, let's start bending and opening the right knee in tune to the breath. Warming up the right quads, breathing slowly, breathing deeply. Few more times. And now step the right hand forward, extend the left hand back, catch hold of the right heel with the left hand, rolling to the outer edge of the left foot. Sinking your hip down, open your chest, breathe. Long, slow, deep breaths here. And slowly release, taking the left hand leg back, coming in to the downward facing dog. Weaving yourself back into plank, dropping the knees down, pushing your back back, and resting in child's pose. Take a moment here, breathe. And slowly coming up into all fours again. Step the left leg outside of the left palm. Lift the right knee up, place the right foot down on the mat and extend the right hand, right arm close to the ear. Breathe. Try to open your chest. And now take the right hand down, open your left arm out, twist, look up at your left fingertips and breathe. Good. Bringing the left hand down. Keeping the right hand also down and lifting it up towards the sky. Step the left leg back, coming into Vasishthasana one last time. Breathing here. And taking the left leg back, arching your back, pushing your hip forward. And slowly come back down into all fours. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Stepping the right foot outside of the right palm and lifting the left knee up, placing the left foot down, opening the left arm to the sky. Breathing. Good job. Extending it out in front of you, the arm. And slowly placing that left hand down, twist, open your right arm, look up at your right fingertips, breathe. Keeping the right hand down, and now step the right leg back, coming one last time into the Vasishthasana on the right side. And stepping the right leg back, arching your back, breathing, opening the body out, and slowly coming in to the sitting position here. Stretching your legs out, shaking it out just a little bit. And now pointing the toes, slide your hands down the leg, catch hold wherever comfortable, keeping the knees straight. Letting your body relax here for a few moments. Probably wriggling out your toes. Feeling the effects of the class on the body. And placing the soles of your feet together, interlocking your fingers, and coming into a gentle forward fold in the Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Few more deep breaths here. Tuning in. And slowly coming back up and come to rest in Shavasana. Keeping the feet apart, keeping the arms away from the body, palms facing up. Close your eyes and let your entire body relax completely.